Hey guys, it's JoJo, and welcome back to more Let's Play Persona 3 FES. Last time we did a bunch of talking with the Kutsuki and fam, and today we're finally exploring Tartarus for the first time ever, which is the Tower of Toothpaste. And I'm super excited. Last time we just made our way in here, but we didn't actually step foot inside of the lair yet. So that's what we're going to do today. We have Yukari and Junpei with us, which, to be honest, I'm not too confident about their abilities. Looking at you, Junpei. Anyway, let's just get right in there and see how it goes. At least Mom's on the radio. I feel better about that. Like, at least we can talk to her if something goes wrong and, you know. To be honest, I would feel a lot better if Akihiko was here with us. He's like world-class badass over there.
So, this is it, huh?
Look at the blood on the floor.
I hope I don't get lost.
Yukari, just follow my
Can
lead.
you all hear me?
Yes.
Whoa, is that you, Senpai?
Don't talk to Mom like that. Warning you.
I'll be providing audio backup from here on out.
Alright?
Wait, you mean you can see inside here?
She's
It's
cool
my
like that.
persona's ability.
Over.
I'd like to join you, but the structure of Tartarus changes from day to day. That's why outside support is imperative.
I see.
Well, that makes me feel a whole lot better.
Now, based on your current location, you can expect to encounter enemies at any minute.
Sounds
They
great.
shouldn't be too tough, but proceed with caution.
Well, of course.
Practice makes perfect.
True. Alright, let's do it.
Right.
Junpei, don't even
Got
speak
it.
yet. You haven't even summoned a persona before in your life. And why do you have like a...
Why is she always like that?
Why does he have like a Pirate Cortez sword? And why is Yukari like that towards Mitsuru? What the heck is going on here? I can't even begin to understand. I love Mitsuru and Yukari, so let's begin. Keep in mind, these are real battles you'll be engaging in. Now, see if you can eliminate all the shadows wandering around on this floor. Will do. This blood, though, is very comforting. It's kind of everywhere. Somebody, get the all-purpose spray. Get the bleach. Watch out, I detect a shadow in front of you. Sorry guys, just bumped my mic. Move in and hit it before it attacks you. Press the X button, use your weapon. You can hit an enemy before it hits you. You have advantage, start the battle. Basically you're supposed to sneak up on it. It's not always as easy as it looks.
Informed me about your power, but nevertheless, you have minimal combat experience.
Okay, and?
Would you like me to explain the basics of battle?
Nah, cuz. I got this.
Then I want you to defeat the enemy before you. Try using both the skill and attack options.
We've done this before, so now we have a few more options than we did last battle. We're gonna just start off with an attack. Unfortunately, the other characters go by their own AI, and sometimes it's good, sometimes it's terrible. So it's kind of luck-based whether you can get them to do the right thing. But anyway, after battle, you'll see the experience points you got, and if you picked up any items from that battle. There should be a staircase nearby. Do you see it? A staircase is the only way to proceed to the next floor. I can't allow you to go any higher today, but please remember about it next time. Alright. There's another shadow ahead of you. You'll be at a disadvantage if the enemy gets the first hit, so try to surprise your opponents. Okay, so this is what I was saying before. What they want you to do, which is the best option, is to sneak up and hit them before they notice you. You'll be able to tell when they notice you because the exclamation point will go over its head, and you'll hear the and that's when you find it. What's wrong? Alright. You can also talk to your team members inside of Tartarus. You can check their status, you can change their equipment. If they have healing moves on their persona, they can heal you up before your next battle. All good stuff. Let's see if we can actually... Nope, you noticed me. It's not as easy as it looks sneaking up
Now's a
sometimes.
good time for me to explain about attack properties, which are important to consider during battle.
Well, yeah, but I
Do you
can
want to
explain
know
it.
more?
No, I don't. Mitsuru, stop doing my job.
The enemies you're facing have a weakness that you can exploit. Why don't you give it a try?
Mitsuru, let me talk about my game. Jeez. Yeah, what she's saying is that you have moves, like Agi is a fire type move.
You attack the enemy's weak point.
You can, enemies have weaknesses as do your personas. So, it's like a more complicated Pokemon, basically. Like, think of that as being like a grass type. Use fire on it, it's weak to it. In this case, it'll knock it down and you can get a second turn. Hope I'm making sense. So yeah, you want to basically find the enemy's weakness, which is different for all enemies. That one just happened to be weak to fire, and we just happen to have fire. There seems to be a shadow just around the corner. Approach carefully to avoid being spotted. The map will prove to be quite useful as you explore. Use it often. They always notice me. I think I just have heavy feet or something.
Were you able to exploit the enemy's weakness in the last battle?
Yeah, did you not see
If
it?
you didn't already notice, doing so will also grant you an additional attack.
Already said
Would you
that.
like more details?
No. No. Not necessary.
Then proceed with the battle.
Mister, I wouldn't be
Use
playing
what
on
you've
hard
learned
if I
to
didn't know what I
quickly
was
dispose
doing.
of the enemy.
And what you also saw last battle is that if you knock down every enemy inside the batch that you're fighting, you can do an all-out attack, which means that you'll do like a great amount of damage because everyone in your party is just going to run in and beat the crap out of them, basically. So that's kind of a good way of eliminating big groups of enemies, which is what I usually shoot for when I play this game. Just knock everyone down. And here's the all-out attack for you. And everyone's gonna be dead after this turn. The all-out attack is a really great way of dealing with all enemies. Mysterious cards have appeared in your mind. You wonder if this is what Igor was talking about. Okay, so basically Igor said that the possibilities will be shown before you or something fancy like that. Basically it's a shuffle game. You see your possible options, you look at the one you want, and then you just follow it like the traditional card thing. And this is Pixie. She's a persona. And since I did mention last time we can carry multiple personas, now we'll have Orpheus and Pixie. And it's a good idea to collect a variety of personas because they all have different moves and different weaknesses, and it's really useful to have a good group going on to switch back and forth from. And they all leveled up. That's why Junpei's screaming like an idiot over there. Like a complete doofus. Alright, anyway. Mitsuru, yes? Detect a shadow up ahead. How are you feeling? If you or another party member is in bad shape, then use healing items. If you don't have anything on hand, then ask Takaba to heal you. You should make a habit of checking your stats before entering into a battle. That's good advice. Same thing as Pokemon. You don't want to go in with your team half dead. So, that's something to keep in mind. My game just lagged a little bit. Sorry if you guys saw that.
There is a better way to defeat all of your enemies in battle than to attack them individually.
The all-out attack.
Perform an all-out attack. Would you care to hear more about this?
No, I've already demonstrated it.
Then,
Please,
that
Mom,
concludes
just
the
let me
basics of
excel
battle.
for once.
But there's one last thing I need to tell you.
Go ahead.
Shadows become stronger the further you advance. If you don't think you can win a battle, retreat at once.
Nah, I
There
ain't
may
no
be
pussy.
times, however, when an escape will be impossible.
Listen,
This battle is one of those times. Good luck.
one of those times. Yeah, I don't run from battles, I just don't do it. I mean, if I got into the battle, I want to earn the experience points.
the enemy's weak point.
It's kind of... A lot of times when you try to run, you can't get away, so it's kind of pointless. And then you just wasted your turn anyways.
Enemy is vulnerable.
So I don't know why you would be out here doing that. Out here acting a fool, as some would say.
You struck the enemy's weak.
But anyway, I would switch over to Pixie, but I believe she has a healing move called Dia, and I think that might be literally all she has right now. So I'm not going to be able to do any damage with her, so I think Orpheus is our best bet from now. I wrote this in the description the first episode, but a lot of you guys probably didn't know what I meant. But I said that I'm going to be doing a 100% compendium run. There's like a certain amount of personas you can collect throughout the whole game, and the compendium is where you store them. And basically I'm going to be getting every single persona that is available inside this game. So that's what I meant by that. So we'll be seeing everything. That's odd. Usually there are more shadows on the prowl. Well, at least you gained some experience in battle, so let's go back to the dorm for today. There should be an access point somewhere on that floor. You can use it to return to the entrance. Since there aren't any enemies to worry about, why don't you split up and search individually? Okay, so all we have to do is press the square button and we can assign them to split up. And in doing that, I don't suggest doing this because they could get into battles by themselves and die very easily without everyone's backup. But if the floor is empty, like she just said, you can...
This looks cool.
Yeah, like you see Junpei just picked up an item for us, and we don't have to go all the way over there and get it. He just picks everything up for us. That's why I make sure I'm not missing anything before we take the access point back to the main floor. But yeah, Junpei, once we go to the access point, he'll give us the item he just found. Better be good, Junpei. Swear to God. Good, you found the access point. Please return to the entrance. Here you go, bro. You obtained the medicine. Well, that's fine. I'm fine with that. I would say it's a pretty successful thing. There's a lot to explain, and you don't really understand battles until you're actually getting used to doing them, so don't worry about it.
So, how was it?
It was great. No problem.
I see. Well, if you gained confidence, that's the best thing you could have
I
achieved.
agree with that.
Wow, I never knew I had that kind of
Junpei,
power.
you didn't do anything. You didn't do anything. I just used
We
Agi
kicked
over and over
some
again.
ass.
I kicked some ass.
But damn, I'm beat.
Mm-hmm.
That's because you were bouncing around like a little kid.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, you look pretty tired yourself, Yucatan.
I'm still trying to catch my breath, actually.
Aw, they're exhausted. And they didn't even do any of the
That's
work.
the effect of the dark hour. You'll become fatigued more easily.
Let's see.
Don't worry, though. You'll adapt.
I hope so.
But I'm surprised. You all did much better than I expected.
She thought we were gonna all die in there.
At this rate, they'll catch up to you in no time, Akihiko.
I love that comment.
We'll see about that.
He likes a challenge, though. Ooh, our social link. A mysterious voice rings in your head. Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou shalt have our blessing when thou choosest to create a persona, the Full Arcana. The C's social link has reached level 2. Your power to create personas of the Full Arcana has grown. That's great. Fantastic! I'm also doing a 100% social link run, so we're going to be maxing out every possible social link in the game. So you guys will get to see everything, which I think is pretty cool. I wouldn't have it any other way. Let's go save real quick. Okay, and now we're going to be heading back to the dorm. From now on, you'll select your party here before you enter Tartarus. I'll explain the details some other time. Très bien. You did well today. I cannot speak French. You guys did a great job, but you won't have to shoulder the burden forever. If only I hadn't gotten injured. I'm excited to have Akihiko rejoin. He is an excellent member in battle. Okay, so we're going back to the dorm. And then we're gonna go back to school tomorrow morning like nothing ever happened. You know, just casual A+ school students, and then dungeon crawling badass at night. You know, light work. Hi, who are you? Who are you again? Hey you, you're Minato, right? Yeah, why? Man, I knew it. I heard from Junpei that you're pretty close with Yukari-san. What's up with that? Well, I guess it doesn't matter. I'm looking for someone with a little more experience anyways. What do you mean by experience? By the way, I'm Kenji Tomochika. There's a morning assembly, so we better hurry. I like how he just pulled me over just to be like, oh, I'm looking for someone with more experience. Like, did I ask?
That concludes the main portion of today's assembly.
Mitsuru's up there.
Next, we'll hear a word from the Student Council. Please welcome the new president, Mitsuru Kirijo, from Class 3D.
Thank you.
So, she did get elected. Well, I guess she is the most popular girl in school.
Yukari jealous? Is that what's going on here? Seems like it to me. I mean, Mitsuru is beautiful, so I understand.
You can say that again. There's like some kind of aura around her. Besides, this school's owned by the Kirijo group, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I try not to think
It
about
could be
that.
have something to do with the Kirijo accident that her dad was in also, as to why she's a negative.
As I begin my term as
Perception.
Student Council President, I'd like to share with you my vision for this coming year. It is my firm belief that each of us must accept the responsibility of bettering our school. However, change cannot occur without sustained effort and an unprecedented level of commitment. That is why we must restructure our daily lives to accommodate this lofty goal. I'd like each of you to dig deeply into your well of motivation and reevaluate your convictions. To imagine a bold new future without losing sight of the realities around you. That is the key. I'm certain that many of you have your own visions of the future. For us to reap the full benefits of our education, your participation, ideas, and enthusiasm are essential. Thank you.
Well, that was a lot,
Dang, that was freaking amazing.
right? She sounds like an adult.
So, do you have any idea what you just said?
Junpei, come on, man. Sort of, I guess. I wasn't listening. That's so rude. Yeah, I knew it. I knew what she was
Sure
saying.
didn't sound like something a high schooler
Yeah, that's
would
what I
say.
just said, bro.
If it was anyone else, we'd be laughing our asses
You
off.
already are. Junpei's such a fool. And we're in class. Alright, today we'll be going over Meiji-era literature. Open your textbooks. You know what? I'm tired of these textbooks. I just went over this novel in the last class. I've got a great poem we can cover instead. Close your textbooks, everyone, and listen. Isolated clouds suspended over the tall, snowy mountain peak. Great. You feel tired. She never wants to do her own, I don't know. Alright, Kenji, you better not be sleeping back there. You should be ashamed of yourself taking a nap while I pour my heart into reading this poem. For that, you get another essay along with your regular assignment tonight. I'll expect a slice of cake when you turn it in, too. And don't cheap out with the store-bought stuff like last time. She's a tough cookie. Your academics has increased. Maybe I won't be so stupid anymore then. That'd be great. Class ended for today. Yay! After school time as you wish. We can finally do what we want after school. The prologue is over. And oh, there's Junpei over there, but you know, who cares about him? What are you doing? You look sad. Do you tend to get lost in this school? Where are you headed? None of these places, but yeah, basically if you're looking for something specific, she'll guide you to it. But she just looked so sad, so I went and talked to her. I felt bad. But anyway, I already know what I would like to do today. I have a little bit of a plan going on in my head. Now, of things you can do, there's clubs you can join, there's social links you can befriend. You can honestly just go back home if you really wanted to, but why would you do that? I'm going to be doing something special. We're going to go out to one of the stations. Yeah, we're going to take place in one of the activities out there.
Look! It's Akihiko-senpai!
Oh my god!
Where? Oh, there he is!
He's so handsome! Junpei, you again?
Have you noticed how popular Akihiko-san is with the ladies? Man, take a look at
You
that.
jealous?
I didn't used to talk to him much, but now I've got a good excuse.
Right.
I know he's the captain of the boxing team, but who would have thought he'd be such a chick magnet?
More so than you are.
I mean, come on. You don't even see girls flock like that on TV. I wonder where they're going.
It's none of our business, bro.
Wait for us!
He doesn't look interested, though, to be honest.
Hey, are you guys free this afternoon?
Hell yeah! What you got in mind?
I want the two of you to meet me at Polonia Mall.
Will do.
You know where it is, right? I'll be at the police station.
Ooh, the police station.
See you there.
The police station?
Junpei, we're arresting you. You've been bad. You've been very bad.
You mean we're not hanging out with your friends?
Who, these girls? I don't even know their names. They talk so much they give me a headache.
Come on, man. It's kind of rude. Like,
Anyway,
I
I'm gonna
understand,
head
but
out. Don't keep me waiting.
that's probably why they like him so much.
Why can't he be more friendly? But that's what makes him so
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Man, how can he not know their names? I mean, seriously, just
They
look
looked all the same to me, bro.
Oh, well, let's go.
Alright. To the station with you. Kiko asks you to meet him in the Polonia Mall. Alright, guess we're not having the free time that this game promised me, since now it's dragging me over into another thing I have to do. And look, I got this doofus following me. You can't even run straight, you saw that? Oh, Junpei. You're something else. So let's head over to Polonia Mall like we were asked to. And we're gonna head to the police station, just right here. You see the big police at the top? This seems to be the police station. You don't say.
Thank you, sir.
I like the way he wears his jacket. This music.
Oh, these are the guys I was talking about earlier. I was waiting for you guys.
I came right here. Don't get so whiny.
This is Officer Kurosawa. He helps keep our squad well equipped. And this is from Ikutsuki-san.
Really? Sweet!
What is it? Oh, how nice of him.
You can't fight empty-handed, so find something you like.
I see.
Officer Kurosawa has connections. But these things still cost money.
Of course they do. Nothing in life is free.
I realize that. Well, I'll see you later. Thanks again.
Alright, so this is where we get our weapons and our armor and equipment.
I've been informed about you two.
Are you gonna arrest us?
My job is to maintain peace in this city, regardless of the circumstances. I'm just an ordinary police officer, but it doesn't take a genius to know something strange is going on here. I'm only doing what I think is right.
Well, sounds good, man. You're willing to help us out. I don't have much, but you should be able to find what you need. So we can buy weapons. There's a little bit something for everybody. And you could see the attack and the hit rate, which is like the accuracy. And it's like showing the right is the weapon that we're looking at, and the left is what we currently have equipped. So you can see how much of an improvement it is. Same thing with the armor. And the shoes. And we can also sell. We can sell our old equipment. But, only 500 yen. I'm gonna take this off, blah, blah, blah. Junpei is, selfish. I don't know what else to say about him. He wanted more money from Ikutsuki. But anyway, this blue light back here looks awfully familiar. There's a mysterious door. Could it be Igor? Ah, there you are. Welcome to the Velvet Room. Well, I suppose it's time for me to explain what I really do here. It's my job to create new personas. But in order to do so, I must fuse your persona cards together. In other words, I shall merge them into a single persona. The number of personas you have buried within you is approximately 170. We have never seen a visitor with this many possibilities before. If you establish social links, you may be able to create even stronger personas too. This should prove very interesting. So, as you accumulate the cards, please bring them here at once. How may I help you? So we can see now that one way, the most common way of getting new personas is to fuse your personas together. So if I combine Orpheus and Pixie, I get Asparus. And that's basically how you do it. You take your old personas, you fuse them to new personas, and you get stronger ones. And ones that you haven't had before. That's how that kind of works, if it makes any sense. But we'll be doing a lot of that once we have more options. I mean, I'm really liking Orpheus for now, so I'm gonna hold on to him a tad bit longer. And now we're finally gonna do what I want to do with my free time today. Now that I've actually been released from the grasps of all these other characters. I can't remember which station it is. Maybe it's Iwatodai? I can't remember. It's at one of the stations where I want to go. I think this is it. Is this it? No, this is not it. I need to go to the other station. Great! I'm lost already. Yeah, you can see some cool stuff over here, like the bookstore and stuff like that. But I need to go to Port Island Station, actually. I just got a little bit confused. Alright, this is where I need to be. Because today, we're gonna watch a movie! At the movie theater. Doing this is good because you can raise your stats. And I was really sad when I saw how stupid and timid I was. For those of you who want to be more courageous, 3 heroic tales. The student ticket is 1,500. Would you like to stay and watch some movies? Well, of course. What else better do I have to do with my time? You've been inspired to be more courageous. Your courage has increased. That's great. Maybe I won't be such a little timid man anymore.
Welcome back.
Thanks, Mom. Perfect timing. I'd like to speak to you for a moment regarding our exploration of Tartarus. Akihiko's still in the men, so for now I'd like you to lead the team. You never know when a powerful enemy might appear like the one you faced the other day. It's best to be prepared, or else you may find yourself in a difficult situation. So whenever you'd like to explore Tartarus, just let me know and I'll gather everyone there. Also, since I'm sure there are other things you'll need to take care of, you may go out at night now. Well, that's it. Keep up the good work. Yay! Mom has released her motherly grasps on our life. You did very well for your first night in Tartarus. Tell me, what did you think about it? It was a piece of cake, man. Why, it's absolutely remarkable. Would you like to apply to become the next chairman? Well, no. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Akihiko, are you stitching? Are you stitching? Officer Kurosawa doesn't have the potential, but he knows about us and helps out when he can. Anything else I should know, or how did you meet him? Yeah, how did you meet him? Well, Kurosawa-san usually patrols at night, so you won't be able to buy equipment during those times. Well, that's useful to know. Mitsuru, are you drinking tea? Yes, how may I help you? Okay, so when you talk to Mitsuru, you can, well, let me read this first. Those who are unable to experience the dark hour are transmogrified. They appear as coffins. Shadows are quite enigmatic. They only attack those who have not been transmogrified. Shadows feed on the mind of their victims, leaving them unable. We call this apathy syndrome. And those who suffer from this I can't speak. The lost. They're the lost. Basically the apathy syndrome everyone's talking about. I get pretty tired after you go to Tartarus. I feel like I spent all day hiking at Mount Fuji. What about you, Minata-kun? I feel fine. Really? You don't look like you have that much endurance. Hey, don't make fun of my small stature. Girl? Hey, you know that thing we use to summon our personas? Well, I was thinking, why does it have to look like a gun? I mean, you gotta be a little nutty to point a gun at your head and pull the trigger, you know? About that, I really like that touch to the games. This is the only game where you summon your persona through the use of the evoker, and I don't know, maybe it's kind of dark, but I don't actually like to think about it as an evoker. I like to think about it as, like, this game handles a lot of subjects such as death and stuff like that, and I like to think of the gun as being willing to almost die and be able to face your fear to summon your other self. That's how I like to look at it. It's a little bit cooler that way in my opinion. But yeah. Anyway, it's nighttime. We can now go out and we're going to the arcade. I think this is where I have to go. I want to play the game. There's a game that gets you extra courage. And I just want to make sure I'm at the right place. There's Power Records, Pharmacy. That's just sells music. Pharmacies where you can buy medicine. Police station. There's like a tea shop over here, a club. Yeah, I need to go to the... I need to go play some games. I want to play video games inside of my video game. So if we play Horror House, we're gonna gain some courage, which we desperately need more courage. So that's what we're gonna do. You watched a scary video in a small enclosed booth. You were alone inside, but somehow felt like there was someone else with you. Your courage has increased. Yay! I'm somehow less of a pussy. I shouldn't say things like that. Okay, and then when you come back in your room after the nighttime stuff, you can actually sit down and study and gain some knowledge as well. So we're just improving ourselves left and right. which is great, because there's certain things in this game you can't do until your academics and your knowledge and your charm is at a certain level. There's certain social links you can't begin until then, so it's a good idea to try to start getting those up there as soon as possible. But anyway, I think that was about it for this episode. We did a lot, actually. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. And next time we'll talk to this I want a girl with more experience guy. Hi, Kenji. Bye, guys. Have a great day.